All right, so welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're watching my channel today, chances are you get ingrown hairs like myself and you want to know how to get rid of those, or you just want to know how to use a waxing kit at home. You want to know how to wax yourself at home or whatever the case is. So without further ado, I'm going to get into what and how I use to wax at home. So what I use is the Sally Hansen's waxing kit. I've been using this stuff for years. I get the 4-body all over wax kit, extra strength. Do not get the strips that you can use your hand to like rub it and warm it. Though I've tried those, they are horrible. They do not work at all. So in this kit, you are going to get the all over body wax, of course, popsicle sticks, the fabric or cloth, or what is it? Yeah, 20 cloth wax strips, and the finishing oil to remove any wax after you're finished. And you're also going to need cotton balls or cotton pads and a pair of scissors. The scissors isn't absolutely necessary, but I use it. So without further ado, I am going to be waxing my own underarms on camera for you guys. I know, I can't believe that I am going to be doing this. So just a tip, this is the wax strip. What I like to do is I like to cut it into quarters to make it easier to use on your underarms, because your underarms not that big. You could essentially just, you know, put the wax on there and then put it on and rip it off. But I found that if I cut it into smaller portions, one, you get more strips, and two, it's just easier. So I just fold it in half, and then I cut it, and then I will take this piece and then cut that in half as well. So that'll give you 4 strips. And another thing that you guys will want to use is get yourself some Vanish PFB. I got this from the salon that I go to get my waxes, but I must say I love this stuff. Absolutely love it. Cannot live without it. I just had a baby, so I haven't used it. Well, I just started back using it. You cannot use this product while you are pregnant. It says it corrects, heals, brightens skin. So for men, if you are shaving, if you have ingrown hairs, you can use this as well on that. It's supposed to work great on razor bumps, waxing, because we know that waxing does not alleviate all ingrown hairs, but this stuff definitely helps. Where you can purchase this. Like I said, I purchased this from the salon that I go to get waxed, but you can purchase this from Amazon, I believe. If you just Google Vanish PFB, there's a few other websites that sell it. But you can also get this from Amazon, but most waxing salons I know sell this. And for the wax, it does come with instructions. It says to microwave jar of wax for 30 seconds and wait to cool before removing. But what I've come to find is if the wax is completely cool, like at room temperature, it's going to be very hard to use. And 30 seconds usually is not enough for me. So what I will do is I will microwave the jar in 30-second intervals until I get it to the temperature that I want and the consistency that I want. So I'm going to go ahead, warm this up, and then I'm going to come back and show you the consistency that I like it in. Okay, so I've microwaved the wax, and right now this is kind of this is the consistency of it. Right now I microwaved it a little bit too long, so it's a little too hot right now. So that's something you want to remember. The thinner the consistency, the hotter it is. And be careful, do not burn yourself. So if the jar is too hot to touch, then the wax is probably too hot. So you're going to want it to get a little bit thicker than this before you use it. And also make sure always when applying products to your body, always do a test spot first. One, to check the temperature, make sure it's not too hot. And also to make sure that you are not allergic to the wax. but I haven't had any issues. I like my wax a little bit warmer than probably recommended, because what you're going to see is you want to use a very thin layer, a very thin strip of wax. I'm going to go ahead and just mix it a little bit to just, because the wax around the sides and on the bottom, the heat probably has not distributed evenly. So I just like to scoop the sides and just mix it a little bit so that I have the same temperature throughout. All right, so get your popsicle stick, get a little bit of wax. Like I said, you don't want a lot, and I just spin it to get off any excess. So about that much. And then I like to put my arm over my head. Be careful because this thing can drip, and just press down in a thin layer of wax. And then you're gonna go ahead and get your pre-cut strip, lay it over the wax, press down. And find a corner, hold on tight, and then pull. And maybe it's because I've been doing this for a lot of years, but the pain to me is really, really not that bad. All right, so I'm gonna go, and then, yikes. So I'm gonna go ahead and wax the rest. Once again, thin layer. There you go. If I'm looking off to the sides, because I'm looking in the mirror. Okay, I did this one a little bit too long. Rub that down. Oh, so you want to apply the wax in the direction of the hair. And, ooh, Jesus. And sometimes before I apply another strip, sometimes when I have residual wax left over, I'll just take a plain strip and just go back over that wax. Same thing, press it down, rip it off. Back over the wax and rip it off. See? Easy peasy. Got one more. And, ooh, ouch. Just need to cut another strip. A few area, you gotta look in the mirror, make sure that everything is good to go. Let's see here. Okay, there's a few areas. Sometimes you might have to go in with a pair of tweezers just to get everything. There's gonna be a few stragglers. Kind of like that, just like a few hairs randomly. So you can just go back over it with the wax if you'd like, or you can just go over it with the tweezer. Sometimes I just leave them, you can't even tell. Okay, let's see. And that's what we have so far. And whatever stragglers are left, I'll just go in with a tweezer. And now you want to take your finishing oil and a cotton ball and apply some of that finishing oil to a cotton ball. This bottle looks tiny, but this bottle usually lasts a decent amount of times. You just want to go ahead and saturate the cotton ball. Not completely, it doesn't have to be drowning. And then just wipe all over. Some of the cotton will get stuck, but just keep going back over it and it will all come off. This also works if you spill some of the wax on your countertops. You can just pour a little bit of that finishing oil on there and rub it and it'll come right off. And there you have it. That is at-home waxing. And later, after you take a shower, that's when you want to go in with your PFB after you take a shower. At nighttime, as far as at-home waxing kits go, I definitely recommend you trying the Sally Hansen's wax kit. It's about, I want to say $10, give or take a few dollars depending on where you purchase it. I buy mine from Walmart, but you can get it from Amazon, Target, CVS, Walgreens, any drugstore. You will be able to find this waxing kit, and I believe they sell it at the beauty supply as well. So I hope you guys really like this video. I hope you learned something from it, and thank you so much for watching. Bye.